Good morning.
It's like everything is closed.
Oh.
Nail shop.
Really? Is this a holiday we didn't know about? It's Lawn Fawn release day. I'm actually live. It's Lawn Fawn release day, so maybe that's why everybody's celebrating. It's the release day for this collection. But that's weird that everybody's closed. Huh. That's funny. Thanks, you too. We'll talk to you soon. Hey, everyone. Okay, this is... So, right as I went live, our mail person came in and she said that something's going on because everybody seems to be closed today, which is odd, but I don't know. So, is it a holiday? I have no idea. Good morning, Diane. Okay, so let me buy Wi-Fi here real quick and see. There we go. Okay, hopefully you can see me okay. Okay, friends, it is Lawn Fawn release day, and this one is all about spring and Easter. It's not a huge release, but there's some really good stuff in this one. So let's kind of talk this through, okay? And we've got lots of samples. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sample cards. So that is a lot. And a huge thank you to Tess for doing these extra cards, which is awesome. Lawn Fawn sends us some, and then we usually have a packet of ones that we can do for. So let's talk about the new goodies. So there's only one large stamp set, icon stamp set in this release. So this one is called Spring Basket, and you've got a couple of little adorable baskets, and then you have all of these really, really cute fillers. So this one is also designed to work with the reveal wheel. So if you are a reveal wheel person, this is another one, and it's got some really, really fun stuff. We'll kind of talk about that as we go along, because there's a couple things that will help you with this. So the stamp is $15.99, and then the die that cuts out all of those fabulous stamps is $24.99, and we do have the coloring stencils in. So if you like to color with your Copic markers, perfect. That's awesome. Good morning, Janice. I'm trying to see. Okay. But if you are somebody who's not as comfortable with the with your Copic markers, Lawn Fawn does these stencils, and they're really, really fabulous because it will help you color, like with your ink pouncers or brushes or something like that, all of those little details in the images and get all of these different colors to color in the stamps, you guys, and they are a crazy good price. So $9.99, I think, doesn't always tell me how many stencils are in here. This one looks like there's 3. Okay, so $9.99 for 3 stencils to color in that spring basket is really great. Okay, so that's the large one. Now, I do want to show you guys that there is, hi, good morning, Chase.
There's a Chase.
So they also, good morning, Susan. They also have, we did this one as a bundle. It's a small stamp set. So this is the spring basket add-on for birthday. So what that means is that you can, hi Pat, you can take these baskets here in this set, and you can add in the little flowers instead. See, they have spring ones already, right? But if you want one to turn it into a birthday, then they have one that says happy birthday, so you can send somebody a birthday basket of flowers. So cute, right? So this is a little tiny set, and it's got the stamp, the die, and the stencil, and the whole thing is bundled together for only $10. So it's a great little pickup for birthday, just to add on to that. The other thing we were talking about that I want to make sure to tell you while we are talking about Spring Basket is this guy, okay? So this is the Reveal Wheel Spring Basket add-on. Whew, mouthful, right? So it's actually a die that cuts out like the wicker part of a basket. And then there, right here, is the part that would go behind it so that you could make just a regular basket. You've got the little frill and the bow and all that stuff. But this window right here, that's the one that you're going to need to make it a reveal wheel, okay? Even if you use the stamp. So this one is the reveal wheel, and it's really hard to do this with only one hand, but let's see if I can manage. So see there, this has the stamped basket, and then those guys go all the way around. Now, I want you guys to kind of look at the placement on this. Reveal wheels have always been at the top of the wheel, okay? So this one, because it's a basket and it felt like probably needed to be grounded, they did this really cool thing where they have created what they call, hold on, the Reveal Wheel Spring Basket Drop Down add-on set. Is that a mouthful? Yes. So there's a little tiny stencil in here and this window die. So this is what's going to allow you to take it from the top of the wheel to the bottom of the wheel, okay? So this little bundle with the basket is $11. All right, and that'll give you the reveal wheel at the top of the wheel or at the bottom. Okay, so I think that is all of it for Spring Basket. I think so. Okay, now let's talk about this other one, because this one is going to be really cool. So this is called Heart Tree. And this is an adorable little tree. You can use it for all kinds of things. I believe in you. Oh, right? Oh. And so this stamp set is $7.99. The die for this one is $11.99. And then the stencil is only $6.99. Okay, so we have this tree. It's absolutely cute. You can just do the tree if you want to, right? So what they did, oh, they all fall over like dominoes, right? So what the plan was with this, right, is they had these cute little mice. The mice just seem to go on all kinds of, oops, come on now. There we go. All kinds of little adventures. They do all kinds of stuff. And I think people really like them because they do a bunch of stuff, but they're also really easy to color because they're small. So this next set is designed to coordinate with the heart tree if you want it to. This one is called It's a Bird. So these, you guys, are bird watching mice. Oh my gosh, right? So cute. But here's the thing. They were going to make this as a big stamp set, but in order to put the tree and the mice together, they were going to have to nix one of the 4 mice, and they liked all of them. So that's why they ended up doing 2 stamp sets separately so that they could have all 4 of the mice and they could have the heart tree. And then you could have just the mice or just the heart tree if you wanted. So it's a nice compromise. But here's the other cool thing. If you look at these little mice, they could also be on safari. And Lawn Fawn came out with some safari animals too a while ago. So there was like a tiger and a, I don't even remember, but it was a jungle one, right? Oh, jungle, not safari. I don't know if they came out with a safari one, because that would be like elephants. Wait, they do have elephants. Okay, I don't know. There's a lot of animals in their repertoire. You could probably even be watching the kangaroos from a while ago, or the pandas from the last release. Okay, this is not meant to be a quiz as to what animals Lawn Fawn has done. So, but anyways, really cute. You've got these adorable birds that'll go with all kinds of stuff. Really easy to color. So $7.99 on those stamps. And then you have $11.99 on these dies. And $7.99 on these stencils. I think this one has like one more stencil in it probably because those mice have a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so that's that little set. Things kind of, in this release, there's a few like little subsets, but it's all kind of a spring, Easter type of a thing. Then they came out with, this is the other large set. There's no die for this one. This is called Henry's Build-A-Sentiment Bunny Puns. So this has got all kinds of little word strip stamps that you can use to create whatever sentiment that you want on your card. I'm ear for you. I'm all ears. You know, I mean, stuff to go with the bunnies, stuff to go with, you know, spring stuff. Okay, so then, still sticking with the spring theme, you guys, this is their new background die. And you look at this and you're like, oh, that is kind of cool, right? But then you see the sample that Tess did for us. You guys, it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So she inked this little background, and then behind the eggs, see that there? That is some of the new paper that we'll get to in a minute. It is so cute. And that little sentiment, that comes from that stamp set I was just showing you. So the egg background die. Good morning, Connie. This egg background die, this one is $30.99. And remember, for release day, we have 10% off. So all of the brand new Lawn Fawn is all 10% off, okay? Okay, so there's that one. And then you guys, did you see this little bunny that's on here? So this is their new Build-A-Character. This is the Build-A-Bunny. And the Build-A-Bunny, they've got some documents on their website, and I can find them and send them out if need be, but that show how you can put this little guy together. And this little bunny can be doing all kinds of things. So you've got it holding a heart, and you've got it, you know, just in the center of this frame. But the bunny is $19.99, but then they're like, okay, well, you know, if we have a bunny, we need some clothes, right? So this is the Build-A-Bunny accessories. You've got little overalls if you want to make it a boy. You've got a dress if you want to make it a girl. And the clothing is $12.99. So you can kind of make your bunny be even more personal. So I have to show you guys something funny, because when we saw this, right, we, this was a couple weeks ago, maybe in January, I think for the January trade show. And I don't know how this came up, but Tess was here. She was picking up the stuff to work on the samples. And my dear other half started talking about the bunny from Donnie Darko. And if you've seen that movie, I haven't seen it in a really long time, but apparently there is like kind of a crazy bunny in there. And so huge shout out to Tess, because this is so funny. So this is a card she made for him, and she turned the Lawn Fawn bunny, hi Tess, hi Tish, the Lawn Fawn bunny into the Donnie Darko bunny. So funny. Oh my gosh. And those are the Lawn Fawn dies for the words. And then check out this background. We are going to do that background on one of these videos coming up, because it is amazing. It's stunning and gorgeous. So be sure to check this one out when you come in, because it's different and it's really cool. I love how she took the Lawn Fawn thing and then made it into a really specific character for him. Oh, so anyways, you know, the director, he's always off in left field, right? So anyway, let's keep going. Okay, so next up we have the terrific tulips. So this is a Build-A-Flower kind of a set, and tulips, it is tulip season here in Washington. So this one is $19.99. You can ink these, you can use your dies that, or your papers that you've created cool backgrounds with, that kind of stuff. These will look so cool, and they've got this really cool stitched design. And then you guys, they came out with this one that looks strange in the packaging, okay? But it's called Flower Bouquet Wrap. And with the tulips, but you can also use it with other flowers that Lawn Fawn has put out. But look at this. Oh my gosh, right? So this right here, that's that one that looks a little bit like a mermaid tail. And then you see the frill and stuff right here. They didn't use that on this card, but that would be the tissue paper that goes around the flowers. Isn't that cool? I just think it's so neat. And let me show you also with this tissue paper. so that if you wanted to, it could tuck right into this wrap right here. But you see this big line? Okay, that's going to cut a big, whatchamacallit, right in the middle of it. And then you can tuck your flowers right in. So your flowers will literally be tucked into the tissue paper when you make it. That one is $19.99. And it's $19.99 twice, but only once. Okay, so the tulips are $19.99 and the flower wrap is $19.99. And then, where was the one? Oh, you guys remember that video we did with the Polaroid where we used the XOXO? Well, there's a new one, and this one is for Easter. These are $5.99 each, okay? So you have the Scripty Easter, and then you have the Scripty Easter outline, okay? And from what I recall, these are both new. That's what I think. Fingers crossed. I'm pretty sure that's the case. All right. And then also kind of in this spring release, we have this one called the Butterfly Border. This is $20.99, and they actually did put a picture of it on the back because I don't think I have a sample of this one. It doesn't look like it. So this one is really nice because you can cut this beautiful little border. That's the top one, right? Out of white or that gloss black or something. And then here is that border that'll just fit perfectly behind it. So you could make yourself a rainbow. You could use pattern paper. You could do whatever you want. But also you have a single one. So if you just want to cut individual colors to put behind those butterflies, you absolutely can do that too. This one is $20.99. And then lastly for Easter, okay. They came out with this one. So this is the Easter egg background stencil. If you needed any of this, Pat, you can just grab it. I'm just, okay. Easter egg background stencil. And this is a 2-part stencil. You can see here kind of that it does, like you can do one color for the background of the egg. And then you can stencil another layer to get all of those designs. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. And when you use like a little blending brush or even a little pouncer, you can get quite a bit of variation with your colors on that one. So this guy is $12.99 for that 2 stencil set. Okay, then from their Build a Drink release. So if you guys recall the root beer that we turned into a mug of beer back in October, which was really popular. And they came out with like a margarita, I think, and some other glasses and fruit and stuff. Now they have the Build a Drink blender add-on. So this is really cute. It's very specific, but it's fun because it's a blender. It's $19.99. It's got all the parts. You can use it with some of those other fruits that were in that collection. And then they have this kind of punny sentiment set that is, you know, things about juice, right? So that's only $3.99. And then you guys, for the treat cart, a couple releases ago, they came out with a coffee treat cart. That was insanely popular, partly because it's coffee and it's, you know, here, right? But this is the smoothie treat cart add-on. So you've got your little bunny and he's drinking, and then you've got your little plates of fruit and your little blender and even more sentiments to go with the treat cart. So you can kind of mix and match a bunch of that stuff to make some really fun things. This one's only $7.99 for the stamp. It is $5.99 for the die and $4.99 for the stencil. Okay, I'm just looking at the table to make sure I got all of this area for you guys. Okay, I think so. Now, the last thing I want to cover is like the papers and the washies. So we did get in the Bitsy Blooms is their new one. Okay, so we have the 12 by 12. That one is $11.99. We have the Petite Pack, which is their 6 by 6. This is all the same patterns, just smaller. This one is $7.99. But you guys, because it's spring and these are nice small prints, we got in all the papers in open stock. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of show you they're $1.25 a piece. But look at those cute little white daisies on blue. And then you've got these little ones here on kind of a teal color. And there's a really nice plaid on the back side. You've got some nice little yellow flowers. I love this one with the pink, white, and the yellow. Hi, you guys. With the and then we have a green one. This just has white flowers with like kind of a light green stem. And then you've got a green plaid on the backside. So really, really usable patterns for spring. So you can get either the 12 by 12, and in here you get 12 sheets, I believe. Yeah, 12 sheets for $11.99. So this is your best value on the paper if you want all of them. If you want singles, they are $1.25. And then we have 2 new washies from them. So we have the Little Chicks washi. And then we have the Rainbow Diagonal Stripes washi. So these guys are really, really cute. These are $4.99 a piece. Neither of these has foils, so $4.99. Now, I want to talk to you guys. This is the last item. Oh, I'm not going that way. You're fine, Tish. Okay, so this is the last item that I want to talk about. With this release, Lawn Fawn came out with pearlescent vellum packs. You get 5 sheets in here for $4.99, okay? Here's the thing. They were already out of stock. By the time they packed our box, they were already out of stock of the purple. And they were low on stock of the yellow and the blue, okay? So we only got 3 yellows and 3 blues, and we got 6s of the greens and the pinks. That's, you know, that is what we ended up and we didn't get the purple, even though I ordered it. So I don't know. I do know they had some, you know, some little manufacturing snafus show up this last few weeks. So I know they're trying to deal with that. I don't know if this has anything to do with that or what. Maybe it was, you know, quality issue. Who knows? But so if you want the pearlized vellum, don't dilly-dally, because I don't know about that. I just know what came in the box and what was on my invoice. So anyways, that is all of the new Lawn Fawn, and there is so much stuff to choose from, whether you are a Lawn Fawn fan, or even if you're like, oh, well, the little cutesy characters, I don't do that. But you guys, there is something for everybody in this one. I love this flower wrap, is so ingenious. And you can use that with, you can use that even with other dies that you have in your stash. That one right there, just as a reminder, is the egg stencil, because you can't really see it. Okay, so I'm just kind of giving you a quick one. And so as a reminder, it is 10% off for Lawn Fawn release day. That includes all the new stuff and whatever Lawn Fawn we have in stock. Okay, so stop on by, or give us a call, or send me an email if you need me to pull stuff. All right, you guys, we'll talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful Thursday. Bye.